Chat, buckle up and keep your emotional seatbelts buckled. Your emotional seatbelts better stay fastened, chat. Tonight's episode of Wait, How Is This Still a Thing? Fully loaded. Fully loaded with all the laughs. How is this still going on? Welcome back to the circus, guys, where TODDIE1SKIP has re-entered the chat like a broken notification you can't mute. Facts. Suddenly fired up with Becca Scoops again for no damn reason. It probably felt spiritually generated at like 3:17 in the morning. Oh, when I get up, I'm going to go at Becca Scoops again. This time's it's accusations flying around like confetti at a chaos parade, including wild claims about me prison snitching that have about as much credibility as chocolate teapot in a sauna. Yeah, we're going there. Or rather, we're laughing around there. We ain't going there. We're just going to laugh around it, right, chat? Salute to everybody in the chat. Meanwhile, over in the other room in the internet arena, Carroll has returned from his brief disappearance tour. Yep, sliding back into the Whittaker family content like he's collecting rent on a house he doesn't live in. Lots of talking, lots of dramatic pauses, and somehow still absolutely nothing of substance came out. A true performance titled Grift, but make it whispery. Yeah, don't let him see it. So tonight, guys, we're untangling the drama spaghetti, separating the facts from the fiction. Yep, and watching the internet do what it does best. Overcook a story, burn the edges, and still serve it to you as if it's a gourmet.
Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up, and when the music fucking hits, you better jump.
What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing this evening, baby? Everybody feeling good? Hold on, y'all. All right. We back, y'all. We back, chat. We back. We back up in this thing like we never left, y'all. What's good, everybody? Let's get into this, chat. How are you guys doing, first of all? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here once again. Please hit that like button all the way in. Share the live so that everyone else can see what we're doing over here. I'm happy to have y'all in here, man. I've had a wonderful day, man. I had the day off today. So I had to help get a cat off someone's roof. Yep. Some chick that I'm talking to, right? The next door neighbor, her is like an older woman. She's probably 77, 80 years old. She had a cat up on her fucking roof, so I had to go over and climb up on a ladder and get the kitty cat. She didn't want it to fall, you know. Poor little kitty was stuck up on the roof. He was about this big. I don't know how he got there. He probably climbed up the roof. Who knows? Shout out to Locked in the Trunk of a Car. We don't have no goals or nothing today. We're just chilling. If y'all want to donate, donate, baby. No one's stopping you. Except for the internet, you know. Blah, blah, blah. What do you guys think about that last night? What was that? How you guys doing, man? How was that stream last night Eric Carroll put on? I knew that's what was going to happen. This man intends to grift off of every aspect of the Whittakers. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Hello, Hydrium. Hello, everyone waiting. Hello there. Hello, Hydrium. Shout out to Locked in the Trunk of Car as well. Stacy, what's good? Boss Lady OG said, Team Becca. Shout out to that shit. Alicia, sweetheart, how are you? Hey, everyone. Woman preacher. Hello. This came up on my YouTube suggestions. I thought Becca and Totty were anti-Gypsy Rose Blanchard creators, but both on the same team. That's the problem here. There are no teams on this. There are no teams. And those that think there are just running with the pack. And then soon when the people turn on them, they'll come all crying about every other thing else. But as far as like the Becca and Totty thing goes, I don't think there really is a riff. I think Totty's just inserting herself into drama that doesn't belong to her. Just like she did with me. What's up? What's up, Hydrium? Hank Bridges. This dude's in here every day. Salute to Hank, man. Salute to Hank. Appreciate you, Hank. What's up, Mindy? From the eyes of a cat. From Scotland. Salute to Scotland, y'all. Salute to Scotland. What's up on the road? What's up? What's up? Hello, beautiful people. AD, sending love and respect for all you do. I appreciate you. As always, Nana and Papa. Papa too. What's up, Clotis? Let's see here. You can't debate someone who continues to gaslight other creators and takes no responsibility for her own content. Facts. What else we got in here? Chantel. Yes, I was hoping AD is going to go over Eric live. I did not want to listen to him, and at the end, not been given anything of value. I started listening, but his whiny voice was too much. I did too. Did you see the amount of people in there that were bringing my name up? I was there just to watch a show. I was in there just to watch what Eric Carroll had to say. Give him the full fucking benefit of doubt. That's what I did. I went in there silent. I said, I'm here for the hot tea. And he gave us nothing. Did you guys see how many times my name was brung up in that? Holy moly, dude. Everybody that was on Eric's team had something crazy to say about AD. As if I ain't gave this motherfucker enough grace. You know, two things can be right at the same time. All you people that jumped on Patrick's bandwagon, jumped on Eric's bandwagon, y'all look stupid. You do. Because they're both pieces of shit. They're both were in it for the money. There's not one different from the other. They just got Patrick for what Patrick did before Eric showed up. It's not fucking hard to figure out. The internet just can't figure out that two things can be right at the same time. They think one has to be the other. Shout out to you, Chantel. Thanks for being here, baby. What's up, Sandy P? Sandy with a P. Lisky. Good evening, everyone. Hope you all had an amazing day. Good evening to you, Sandy with a P. Yes, good thing. I am bringing that up today, though. We will go over a little bit of that. It was just an ultimate grift. Jack Locked in the Trunk says, I know the Canadian dollar is shit to the American dollar, so I upped it. No, baby, it's good. Never think that. I enjoy your show and chat. Cheers from Kawartha. Did I say that right? Kawartha Lakes, Ontario. I don't think I'm saying that right, though. You guys think I'm saying it right? Wakartha? Hello, Ashley. Bobby, what's good? You're here a lot too, Bobby. Salute to you, man. A lot of y'all here a lot. So thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. And I don't have a channel for you guys to say, oh, I'm AD's. What'd they call y'all? What did they call y'all? Minions? AD's minions? Man, I've got angels over here. I've got aggressive demons over here. I don't have no minions, man. I got dudes and women that just want to hear the real. They don't want to come on YouTube and be bullshitted. They get enough of that shit. They get enough of it. Aren't y'all sick of it? Every time you turn on YouTube, it's a rerun or it's respun. But they add a little bit to it and they fool y'all. They do. I'm not talking about everybody because there are some creators that stick to the fucking real script. What's up, Topaz? Toddy used to be awesome until she started spreading hate. I thought I was the hate channel, what she said. Hell and discontent. Toddy and Gypsy will be besties before you know it. Cherry Boo Boo, hey, AD, how you been today? I've been great, man. Nice to see you too, from the eyes of a cat. Sassy Smurf, hello all. Hey you, Sassy Smurf, how are you? Florida Live in the Sun, hello AD and chat. Hello, the beach is in here. Waving, what's up, the beach? Gunter baby's in here. Hello, everyone. Hello. Gen X McMain chick said hello, AD and chat. Sassy Smurf, Leesky, Florida Life in the Sun, Lolita Melvin in the house. Stacy Hash in the house. What's good, y'all? Damn, there's some people in here. What's up? Good evening to you, woman preacher. Good evening. Peachy D Light says, agreed, AD. It's crazy BS how Eric was still asking for money for the home when he says he was there with the task of capturing the neglect of the family. He said that? I tuned out, but he actually said that? Lots of fluff and puff, y'all. Lots of it. Shout out to y'all. I just couldn't believe it. I'm tuning in, right? I'm watching Eric Carroll, and his chat is focused on me, and I haven't even said nothing. How'd they even know I was in there if oh, look, it's all AD's minions. No, it wasn't either. There was probably 15 people that I recognized. Then I seen people like Jason. Then I seen people like I think what's his name? Creepalachi even jumped in there. Like, people are gonna speak their minds. They just are. Out of all the people I watched their live, you're the second to say hi back. Thank you. Thank you, Cherry. Hello to you. Bean said, hi, I'm so glad Becca didn't even mention the drama in her new vid. Let's go to that. We're going to cover a little bit of it. I don't know this Phil dude. He keeps dissing me for some reason. He probably wants some dick. And I'm not gay, Phil. I'm not gay, bro. I don't fuck men. And also, something was said in Ghost chat. I left the chat. I jumped in, said hey to Ghost in the chat, and then I left. I didn't stick around. And then in the Discord, somebody said, you're going to discuss something with Toddy? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not discussing shit with Toddy. She can hit my link. Yeah. And then we can discuss, but I'm not setting up no fucking fuck stream. Fuck no. Hell no. I don't care what I have to gain from it. I don't negotiate with terrorists, man. It's weird. And Ghost has my personal number. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that, but like, he has my personal number. If he wanted to hit me up, he could. Let's see here. Becca, AD, and the BS. So now, she put my name in the chat. So it starts to escalate now. See? I don't want no problems with AD. This. I don't do nothing to AD. Now I'm the problem all of a sudden. Look, this is what I do on YouTube, chat. I don't know what people don't understand.
Hey guys, this is Toddy.
This
How you doing?
is what
guys, I want to talk to you
cover.
real quick about something.
I cover
somebody wanted to make themselves a guest star, or a guest.
I cover bullshit on the internet. That's what I do. That's all I do. So it just so happens that Toddy is in the bullshit. Like, this ain't personal at all. Ghost is live, and he has said he is not doing anything for Toddy. Shout out to Ghost. Shout out to Ghost, man. Yeah, I don't know what that all that mediate shit. Ghost has my personal number. Me and Ghost are cool. Like, I got no beef with Ghost. Ghost is good people. And that's the way I feel. He probably don't even care. That's why he probably didn't hit me up. He probably doesn't care. That is so funny. And if Toddie had anything she wanted to discuss, I would drop my link for her in a heartbeat. And I'd treat her with respect. Like I do all of my guests until they give me a reason not to. Like I do all of the guests over here. I give them all respect. Do I not, chat? She just knows the bullshit ain't going to fly over here. I'm going to call it out.
The main star.
Topaz, hello there.
What's going on in my life? And that would be Cutting Board Dawn. So I put out a video that.
Now you're bringing up Cutting Board Dawn. But that's the same thing that Dawn lady or whatever, Diane, it's the same. It's the same exact thing that she just did to Becca. But now Toddie has a problem with this. See the hypocrisy here? It just flows out of her. It just flows, man.
Thanked Peaches for having my back with what's been going on the last 9 months.
Shout out to the chat.
And I said, I thanked her for that. And Dawn decided to get really offended by that. And I know that I thanked people behind the scenes because I said, and the content creators from behind the scenes. And, you know, Dawn,
you had every right to do it any way you do.
Dawn made a video that really offended her. Didn't mention her name. And here's why. Yeah, Dawn defended me against Bree. Dawn defended me against Fancy.
Look here, in chat, I don't come up here to tell you guys, hey guys, you should be defending me. That's a lot to put on your subscribers, dude. It is. You guys do as you wish. It's awfully flattering that you do when you do it. You know, I see it when people do it. Like the ones I do see when someone sticks up for AD, when somebody's lying or just starting bullshit. I see it and it flatters me. It does. It's flattering as fuck. But now people come out. Like, I don't have people jumping out of the fucking woodwork to make crazy videos about AD. You know why? Because they would look fucking crazy. They would look fucking crazy. The 1, 2, or 3 people that have, they looked fucking crazy. It does. She looks fucking crazy.
I'm talking about the 9 months here that I've been under attack. Where's that?
Attacked her for 9 months. Where's all the attack videos? Chat, where's all the attack videos? Do you guys know of any? You guys know of any attack videos? Because I've looked. I don't see many videos of anyone attacking Toddie. You do now.
Easy to defend me against the other side. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And who makes a video because they didn't get a thank you?
Damn, dude. Damn, there's another one. Monique. Shout out to Monique and welcome to the chat. She said, I supported Toddie until this situation with Dawn. Do you hear what she just said? And who makes a video? And who makes a video? You. You do. Every day. Every single day you do the same exact fucking thing. Every single day. But you're too, like, you're like a horse with the blinders on. You only see things the way Toddie sees them. And honey, that's not the way it works. It's not the way it works.
I mean, seriously. And again, show me in the last.
And like I said, she said she had photos of me and all this shit. She had so many photos of me. What'd she do? She put a photo of me that's surfaced around the internet for the last 4 years. A photo that I posted on the internet. A photo that my ex-old lady posted on the internet for fun. Ha ha, Toddie, what did you do? Like I said, you got nothing on me. No one does. I'm a good dude. Like, people in real life just don't say, I'm going to come on the internet and start trashing AD because he's a bad person. You got nothing, man. You got nothing. And anything you say to me sounds so fucking stupid. I heard she said, I forget what it was, like I'm in a gang or something like that, that I snitched on somebody in a gang. That's all public. If that was done in prison, it's all public information.
Last 9 months when you went up against our side when I was getting attacked. Because that's what I was talking about, Dawn.
Our side.
And everybody knows it. But you had to make a video because, I don't know, you needed views and attention. Go ahead and make another video,
you, Morty.
Dawn. I mean, that's just pathetic. But I had to put it out here because it was uncalled for and just unnecessary.
Damn, thanks,
just so
Leslie.
you know, you're the only person.
Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. Leslie dropped a 20, y'all. She says she is green with envy. Hi, AD in chat. Hi, chat. Hi, Leslie. Thank you for being here, as always. Thank you for supporting the stream. Much, much appreciated. You already know right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
Right now, 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 right now.
I don't know what Toddy thought she was doing with that photo. Like, are you trying to show people I'm ugly? Yeah, I'm ugly. So what? So what? I'm 48 years old, bitch. I'm not up here trying to play fucking fashion fair. Are you? Because you're failing. If that's what you're trying to do. Thank you, Mo. The only thing I found was a video on her by Bree. Oh,
that has made this big stinking deal because you weren't.
Thank you, Sandy. You guys make my evening as well.
Everybody could be mentioned in the last 2.5 years for sticking up for me when I got doxxed, when I got fired, and all that shit.
The internet is not the problem of why you got fired. I don't know why you're just totally internet now, Toddy. You've lost your way. You have literally lost your way. I would turn this shit off if I was you. I would turn this shit off because you need help. You do. Hold on, y'all. I got a Cash App. Oh, sorry, man. Shout out to Thomas, man. The Lure Wolf. Shout out to Evil Ghost. He's live as well, y'all. Go check him out. She said, keep Toddy mad. Shout out to TW in the chat, baby. Keep Toddy mad. Make her mad. Make Damn, I think it's a better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, like great song too, man. Like, I don't get all this, man. It's weird to me. It's very internet. It is. Like, somebody today left me a comment. I just had to laugh. Let me see if I can find this comment. Because it reminds me so much of the internet. Let's see here. That's on my other channel. Hey, all we need is 2 more subs too, by the way, and we're at 4,000. If y'all could help me get there, that would be killer. This comment today. Let's see where it's at. It's far down here. Oh, it's from a person called Give It a Year. Dude, is your brain not braining? She didn't go around on sock accounts trying to seriously eliminate people. Yes, she did. Yeah, she did. Do you not believe? You just believe this excuse of her saying, "Oh, I just created a sock account to go in there and clown with people that I don't like." Sure, okay. I don't know your beef with Toddy, and I could care less. But you took your time out of your day to comment on my video? You could care less? Certainly doesn't come off like someone who could care less. Are you related to case studies or something? Yeah, it's my cousin. It's my cousin. I better clear that up. No, he's not, because the internet would have ran like a motherfucker with it, boy. His Case cousin. He's his long lost cousin. No case from Adam or Eve or Steve. Because a man of your big age shouldn't be slinging shit. But so you're obviously calling this shit then, right? Like, these people don't even make sense of what they say. That's my twin brother, man. Because a man of your age shouldn't be slinging shit. So I'm slinging the shit that's out here, right? I love it. I enjoy it. I can tell you your whole life story by just looking at you. That's internet as fuck. So you going around doing this at your age is pathetic. But you know that and obviously don't care. I give it a heart. This shit is clowny, bro. Y'all look like y'all. I hope that wasn't a man. I hope to God that was not a dude, bro. Because that, well, like imagine meeting a woman and your only great quality is that I can leave snarky YouTube comments. Can't read a tape measure, but I can make snarky comments. Imagine that.
Talking about what we're talking about here. So where was that? Show me that.
Man, I don't try to figure out who it is.
Show me that.
I don't care who it is. I don't try to figure all that bullshit
I just wanted to
out.
put that out there. In the meantime, watch this video with me and Phil on Spirit Airlines.
I don't want no trouble with that.
I want to travel on Spirit Airlines.
I don't want that.
Did you hear what happened on?
Is this dude wearing sunglasses again? What's wrong with Phil, y'all? I'm very happy, Cherry. Life is good, man. I don't bring bullshit to the internet with me. Everything that's ever been said about me on the internet is lies. Just lies. Made up shit. Just narratives built in people's brains. So I love it. As long as y'all are telling lies about me, I definitely don't have to worry about you putting facts out about me. Shit.
Spirit Airlines, seriously? Did you hear about the people?
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of sad that they got caught with their pants down like that. It seems like in this Trump era,
I didn't know anybody was undressing.
You know, they have issues. That's why.
What's up, Kimmy? What's up, Emotionify? Like, this shit's hilarious to me. You will not win with me. You will not win. The only way anybody could ever get a leg up on me is try to go in real life. And then when I find out who it went in real life, I just turn up the in real life shit double time on them. And then guess what? I find out that they don't like that either. Trolls don't like that either. They'll be like, I'll just call the cops on you. Well, I'm not scared of cops.
There's that one bathroom for everybody now because, you know, it's for everybody. So anyway, how are you?
Can you imagine going on vacation and you think you're going to go home, you know, everything's all sorted and you get to the airport and the airplanes,
what's up, Rebecca?
That air service has shut down. They no longer exist. Bye.
Right.
See ya.
Those planes are gone.
It's not like Joe Blows airline.
They still got home, dickhead. People still got home.
Spirit's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I seem to remember they did a movie with Tom Hanks where it's like he wanted to go home to his home country and his country was gone. So it's got to be a little similar.
Where he was stuck in the terminal?
He was stuck to.
Is she up here really flying the narrative around that anybody that was caught with Spirit Airline round trip ticket was stuck wherever they were? Is she really doing that?
To live in the airport, yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty freaky, right? So what's your night?
Because on top of losing their business, they would love to be sued by fucking 60,000 fucking people in a class action. They would love that too, right? Shut the fuck up, Toddy. God damn,
Your name
man.
tonight.
Some people on the internet are just
Phil
here
A-
to
Philly
flash stories, bro.
Gigante, Philly Gigante.
Do not
Okay,
believe
but
And it was, and it was
everything
in
you
honor
hear.
to somebody who had sent you a suggestion on a play on words for vigilante. Philly
Philly-
Vigilante.
yeah, so there you go. So guys, those guys that want to take the
Yeah,
name
not
Phil
relevant
and
at
turn
all.
it into something else that isn't disgusting or anything, please, we welcome that. And Phil will pick that one that he wants because I always send him the screenshot,
Thank
and
you.
then he comes back with that name. So
You come up here and cry about it. You hear this shit? You up here begging for the trolls to leave bullshit comments, but then you block, delete them, and cry about it on the next episode. Pick one, Toddy. Pick one. Which one do you want, Laura? Laura! Which one do you want?
what do you think about that? That's pretty cool, right? We'll both be surprised. I was up looking at it like,
What
what is
Sarah?
that? And you were like, don't you remember you sent me?
Which one does she want?
I can't even pronounce. I know it's vigilante, but it
Laura.
was vigilante.
You don't have. Just remember your Italian ejection. That it's Gigante. Gigante.
But you got that from a movie. You got so.
Well,
you
actually,
explain
there's a
that.
historical character. There's a Vincent Gigante. He was a big mob boss who showed up to court in a wheelchair and pajamas.
So they're just up here. They're just up here LARPing their lives, aren't they? I'll just LARP like I'm this dude, man. Yeah, remember that dude, man? And y'all saying something about my age? Y'all got something to say about my age? But this dude's up here LARPing, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And tried to
Man, there's a dude in a movie with the last name Gigante, so I put my name as Gigante, man.
and sadly plea out of his crimes. But I believe the prosecutor
how
found him
old,
guilty. I
bro?
don't remember the full details on it, but I remember it being outstanding. So
How long ago was that, though? Serious.
Yeah, I don't remember all the
might have been in
details.
late
Guys,
70s,
I used
early
the
80s,
name out of
somewhere
it. It
in
was
there.
outstanding.
And I got this image behind me of the moon over a series of nights that floated next to the Pleiades, the seven sisters there. So you can see the seven stars under each iteration of the moon. I just thought it was kind of a beautiful shot.
Witch. He's a moon witch. Moon witches, bro. Watch out. He's a fucking moon witch now. I can't with the internet. I cannot with the internet, man. Not today. I've just been laughing about the internet all day long. Because nothing is real, man. Nothing. You might find some creators that are here to speak nothing but truth. But that starts to like get real fuzzy when the money starts rolling in. I'm just telling you the truth, man. People start to bend their values and their morals to the view counts. The ad revenue starts to bend who they really are. I refuse. That's why I work every day, guys.
Cool beans. Cool
Guess
beans.
what?
All right,
I'm
we
gonna
just
be
have
like- I can come up on the internet and do exactly what the fuck I want to every single time I hit the go live button. I talk about what the fuck I want to. And I don't have no shame in it. People watch, they watch. I sure appreciate y'all.
I haven't changed this around much.
You have such a comfortable space. Why would you? In Hobbiton, the rent has got to be really cheap. I would think.
Yeah, I'm living in a tree. So
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you what's
Oh,
been
yeah,
going
might be
on. It's
cheap
been
to-
a crazy
in a
week on the
camp,
interweb.
too.
The interweb is, but
The
I've gotten some
interweb.
vindication. I've got what?
I think
The interwebs, where if you received vindication, that's a
Yes.
beautiful thing. Yeah.
Yes. So I was telling you, and so let me recap what's been going on. So for like 9 months I've been like, yeah. So it's basically come out that I was getting played. And I mean the proof is the proof is there. You can see it in Morbid's live stream.
Man, I've been God. More Eric Carroll. I've waited long enough. Time to get this show on the road. He's going to be talking about more about the Whittakers. Good Lord, bro. Good Lord. Where was I at? My bad,
Did
chat.
you have to the kind of phone you upgraded to? Do you remember?
Yeah, so I had an Apple 13. I had an Apple 13 Pro Max, but it only had 128 megabytes or whatever, right?
Okay.
So I upgraded to 256 I went to an Apple 17E.
Hello,
17E.
Bobby.
Ooh,
Ooh, somebody just
17 Pro
gifted
Max, but
five
it
of them
wasn't. Unfortunately,
things.
it was.
Well, welcome to 5 new members, chat. Salute to that shit. She just gifted 5 of them things, boy. That's love.
Right now, 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 right now.
It's fun to come up here and just have fun. You ain't got to worry about the dumb shit. Phil is bored.
Into my budget.
I was reading through the comments because I didn't want to watch the video. So I didn't want to read the transcript. So I just started watching the video, and I was reading through the comments while the video was playing, and these comments were like, "Stop cutting Phil off.
I told you about
Let
AD.
him
Put a
talk."
pin in AD because I have a challenge for him. I actually have a challenge for him because I reached out to Ghost, who has helped bridge a gap. Okay, so
What did Ghost do for you? What gap got bridged? You fucking took off running off the show. Is there something that happened that I don't know about? She took off running when Case went up there. Did y'all kiss and make up that I don't know about? What's up, Betty Davis eyes? What happened? I don't think they made up, did they? I don't know anything about that. Shout out to Betty Davis eyes. Betty Davis. Shout out to you, baby.
Right now, 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 right now.
Puddle said, make 'em mad, make 'em mad, make 'em mad, and make 'em mad. Yeah, hit that like button for me, man. Let's get in the algorithm.
yeah, so I went and
that
I reached out
algorithm.
and said, hey, listen, could you mediate, a conversation between me and AD because I am his.
Do you think I got a daddy? What did you think was going to happen? That Ghost was going to host a show and tell me to be quiet when you're talking, and tell you to be quiet when I'm talking, and do things like that? Shout out to Ghost. I like Ghost a lot. He's a good dude. But what's funny is every single night I do a show, and all Toddler has to do is say, you know what, AD, drop the link. I'll come up. That's all she has to do. I say this in every video too, every single live stream. But for some reason, there's just this little bitty little feller in the back of her little gut saying, don't do it, Toddie. Don't do it. Because she knows why. She knows why. She knows why. But let's see her go on to diss me later in the video. The woman trying to act like she's giving an olive branch, but she keeps going with it.
Whole content. And he just won't shut up, so I can have a conversation. I don't
You are his world. You are his.
And the thing is here's the truth. So I got information about him and the time that he did in prison.
No, she just said, here is the truth. She got information about me. I'm gonna slow this down so I get every word correctly.
Okay. And I'm not lying about that. I actually sent a little screenshot to Ghost to prove, that I wasn't lying about that. So I don't know if Ghost sent that to him or not. Hey, AD, you could reach out to Ghost.
I don't care about a troll email, Toddy,
because
that's what you're not getting.
I don't want him using you for content anymore. So let's have a conversation.
Come up here and you sit and say AD's a snitch in prison, but you come up here and you got a troll email. So obviously all you're doing is just getting emails from people and bringing it up here like it's fucking facts. And it's not. That's why I'm on your ass. Now you have to prove that I'm a rat in prison too. And guess what? All of that is public information in the state of Indiana. Every bit of it. So now you're going to have to do that, Toddy.
And let's nip this in the bud.
Fuck you.
You should be able to do that.
You're just a liar.
But there's problems with him.
As
he
you
likes to put hands
still
on
lie?
people, women. So I heard, and if I'm wrong, but this is what came out of his mouth, that he hid himself because it was just domestic violence and it happens in relationships. I've never had that happen.
Shut up, Sarah. You now she's twisting the whole fucking comment. Now she's twisting the whole conversation. Shout out to Harry Knuckles in the chat. She said, Toddie is so pathetic trying to be relevant. It is. It's a pathetic fucking look. Sad.
Right now, 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 right now.
See what the story is that Toddie gives.
Have that happen where you put hands on somebody that you once upon a time ago cared about? I don't remember doing that.
No, I have a.
Did you just hear the whole narrative switch? Did you just hear the whole narrative change? Listen to this. She starts the conversation with her saying that I punched myself in the nose. This happened 19 years ago, bro. Like 19 fucking years ago, I gave a story about something. And these people latch onto that shit. And they think they can figure something out. Listen to her story. The story is, I punched myself in the nose because my ex had her people coming that had the cops coming. So I said, guess what? This time, if I go to jail for something that I didn't do, I'm making sure you go with me. Yep, sure am. Because I didn't hit no woman. Because I don't hit females. Go check my record. There would be record of this. But listen to her. She said I started off by hitting my nose and then it switched. I hit some woman.
Because it was just domestic violence and it happens in. But this is what came out of his mouth.
Listen.
That he hit himself.
Oh, yeah, right.
It was just domestic violence and it happens in relationships. I've never had that happen. You ever have that happen where you put hands on somebody that you once upon a time ago cared about?
I
have a thinking.
What do you understand about me punching myself? How's that equate to me putting my hands on anyone? Boy, you would definitely hear about it if I was a woman beater, y'all. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have any violence on my record. She's an idiot. She ain't never been in no relationship.
You learn how to part as friends at a pretty young age.
What is that?
Otherwise, then you're like, hey, man, I want to come over to your house with the bats and we're going to the mattresses and what a mentality. It's not going to work.
What?
And from what I remember with this guy, what we saw of him.
These motherfuckers are out there, bro. What did he say? What did he fucking say?
No, I have a thinking brain, so
okay.
You learn how to part as friends at a pretty young age. Because otherwise, then you're like, hey, man, I want to come over to your house with the bats and we're going to the mattresses and what a mentality. It's not going to work. And from what I remember with this guy.
I love this shit. I fucking love this shit. This shit is fun. What the fuck was that? What did he say? No, slobber and shit. What the fuck did he just say? Bats and mattresses? What?
We saw of him, you can see evidence, at least online, of the kind of obsession that would be,
I don't know
hurtful to someone who have to constantly deal with that if that was in their presence. So I would agree that there is some likelihood that he has bad behavior.
Well, this is what he supposedly said, and that he got a DV charge. And before the cops got there, he hit himself in the face so that they'd both have marks on each other, so he wouldn't get thrown in. It'd be their word, his word. But anyway, he ends up doing time.
That's an interesting thing. Can I just tell you a quick story? Right?
Yep.
When I was young, a foster kid, I remember.
You know how far out of doing time I was when that happened, Toddie? See, these people don't know shit about nobody. They just come up here and they say whatever. And this is what makes these creators end up in situations where everybody learns that they're just lying to everybody. And I'll gladly put you out there. I'll gladly put you out there. This is how you learn that all these creators just come up here and say anything. Toddie is actually exposing herself. Like she is.
a kid who had a foster parent that was really abusive. And when the caseworker came, because the old man would hit him with stuff that wouldn't leave marks, he punched himself in the face and said, "This is what my dad's doing to me," and they took him out and put him in another foster home. So that is a very radical thing to do.
So the funny thing was the point was this. Like, I'm like, if you call the cops on me and there's a domestic thing going on and they want to arrest me for never even hitting you, I'm going to make sure I hit myself to make it look like you hit me. And I would have done that too. Had she would have lied to the police and said that I got physical, which obviously I didn't because it would have been on my record, correct? Like, shut up. You got no integrity. Facts. Facts. And this is how you expose these creators. They end up just slopping themselves, bro. They do. They slop themselves. Every bit of it. If you up here trying to grift people, the last thing you want to do is go at somebody that's going to keep it real to the max on you. That's the last thing you want to do, Toddy. I promise you.
Any of you, if you're willing to do that, that's a signal of some real deep disturbance.
I'm going to feel you my think on shit because guess what? I do this 2 hours a day, one time a day, and I can make time, baby. This is just all I do for 2 hours right here. And when I hit that live button, I got something to talk about. And if it's you, it's you. So be it. It's your fault. Me and Toddy were on good graces until she jumped into an argument me and one other creator had, which that creator ain't even sticking up for Toddy now. She must look stupid as fuck, huh? You look dumb. There's no way I would ever fucking discuss. There would be no way that I'd go over to somebody else to have to mediate something. You know how childish you sound? When everybody that's ever been on this panel has been treated with nothing but respect. Whether if I liked you or I didn't like you. Only I'm not going to let you just come over here and bullshit. I'm going to ask you the hard-nosed questions. Because guess what? Y'all were on me when I didn't ask the hard-nosed questions to anyone else, huh? What's so wrong, Toddy? You thought of my interview skills was horrible, man. You guys
forget about that. I don't want to have that conversation because that shit goes right over his head. He's not trying to show up for me.
I hear you, sister, but just like you said,
he's not getting any therapy from me. Anyway, I'm just telling you.
So she said it goes right over my head. She cut him off from making a fool out of himself, and then tried to blame me because it would have went over my head. This dude was just blah, 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 about something that has nothing to do with anything. She had to cut him off and then say it would have went over my head. Bitch, I guarantee I'm smarter than you. You want to take IQ test? That'd be good content, Toddy. Both of us take an IQ test. See what it equals. Live on stream.
Said, that's fine. What he said out of his own mouth. So anyway, I can't reason with somebody like that, so I asked for a mediator. However,
there is no reason. I don't like you.
And his record. This is just funny. This is something that I just remember when he keeps asking for my dad's discharge from the witness protection program. I guess a paper that he never got. I never got it. You were now discharged.
No, I'm asking for just a proof that he has a record to even show up in the like he doesn't. I can't even find a record on this man. Show me where he's ever even been arrested, Toddy. Show me a crime of his. That's what I asked. I didn't even ask for all the discharge papers and shit. And why would you be discharged from witness protection, dumbass?
From the witness protection program, I don't know if I'm not, I'm laughing like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
but,
you're laughing like, what the fuck? But yet you come up here and talk like it's your life story because you want to be a part of like this, some story of something. And I don't believe it's true. And I called you out on it. And now see how you're trying to make it something else? Y'all that be up here bullshitting everybody, y'all like to do two of two things. You like to, what they call is a deflect, and then you move the goalpost. Yeah, you deflect and then you move the goalpost. Toddy is exhausting.
Don't you know it's a little pretty rubber stamp that it's got the seal and the eagle's winking at you. The eagle winks. Hey,
no, but
we keep a secret.
Listen to the irony of this. So he, his record in the prison supposedly was that you can't look it up, you can't read it until a guard gave it to somebody from a certain gang.
Then you should have it.
So here's the thing.
Then you should have it.
for
Then
something
you
that
should
happened in the jail or in the prison between two gangs. And what happened there? Okay. And that's a sealed record. And he expects, and he doesn't. I know
they're
better. He's
not
trying
lying.
to fuck up a narrative here. You know what I'm
She's
saying? He's trying
lying.
to take my life.
She's lying. That is not sealed in the Department of Corrections. No, it's not. There's nothing sealed. She's a liar.
And say I lied about it because he's full of shit and he's
a
got
liar.
lies. So let's him and I should go together on Ghosts, which is that's a fair platform. It's more fair for him. That's his hate community is followed there, I believe. You know, I'm not saying anything about Ghosts because I reached out to him and said, hey, could you be as fair as you were with me? You know, with this one guy. And he said,
neutral territory. That's
right.
that's
So
where you gotta be.
I did that. Right. So and like I said, he could reach out to Ghost. Ghost can reach out. This is true. Prove that I'm lying. This is true. But what I'm saying in this is, how could you be so fucking dumb to your audience?
I don't care.
That your record for your
I got
whatever the
my
fuck
own
happened to you, which I know.
channel,
Okay, I mean snitchy, but you want me to go
I
into
got my
details
own
about
title.
politics and shit?
I got my
'Cause I
own
will.
channel.
Okay,
I got my own life. Like, I don't have to go to somebody else and go, man, will you mediate this for me? Because you're too pussy to show up on your own like a little coward. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. There's no way I'm coming to your channel. No fucking way. I just stand on business, Toddie. I don't change. I'm not one of these people that go, oh, well, I might get a lot of views if I just talk to Toddie. And if I make things good with Toddie, I might get a part of her audience. That's what I'll do. I'll just go over there and make cool with Toddie because all of a sudden, I think Toddie's cool. All of a sudden, everything she does doesn't bother me no more. All of a sudden, nah, bro, like, get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Ghost. Shout out to Ghost. That's probably why he never even contacted me, because he ain't trying to do that shit. Like, why would he want to do it? That's stupid. It's ignorant. Because all I'm going to do is be like, why are you always trying to find people's information? Why did you get into a fucking why did you start a fight with me? And then you're going to be your answers. Like, oh, because I'm a social justice warrior. Oh, because this, and this. Oh, I wasn't. There's nothing you can even say. There's nothing you can even say. So there's no reason to go to Ghost platform when you can hit the link right here. I'm on StreamYard every night. Toddie's just building this fucking AD's this mean person. AD's this mean person. Everybody watches this channel knows I'm not a mean person. It's just your front that you're trying to put off to your people. But the problem is your people watch as well. They watch as well.
Your record's shut.
And guess what? They're starting to drift over here because, like, what you're doing here, and I'm going to be honest with you, man, this is content creation 101. You're making the lore about me even more. Because when you're up here saying I'm a snitch in prison, I got into gangs in prison. There's no gangs in Indiana prisons, man. There is, but like, you're so stupid. You're so dumb. I ran by myself in prison like everybody can.
You expect the witness protection thing to be open and available. I mean, make it make sense. But here's the thing. Again, his audience, his crew is not about truth. It's not about
no. My audience. I'm about truth. It doesn't matter about who fucking watches, Toddie. See where you're bridging the gap is a little dumb. Because I am my own person. Some people may agree with what I say. Some people may not agree with what I say. And they can put it right there in the chat. I don't care. That's on you to decide. But if you fail to go by all truth and facts, then you don't even know why you're talking to me. You have no reason. And then you're in the taking fucking troll emails, bro. When did we start YouTubing? Yesterday? Now you're gonna have to prove this one. No, it's sealed. This is stuff that's sealed. No, it's not. Nothing is sealed. Nothing is sealed.
It's about just getting that dog treat, in my opinion, because I've shown receipts. There are plenty. You can look and see all the videos he's made about me and how many videos I've made about him. And the math just ain't mathing.
That don't make any difference, Toddie. It don't make any difference. It doesn't. All of that is just moving the goalpost. Just moving the goalpost, man. Just moving and moving and moving. Let's move it some more. Move it some more, Toddie.
So we're going to hopefully put this to an end because this is where I'm going with it.
He
needs to step up to the plate here and have a debate with me where he can't rage quit or yell and scream over me. Just have a conversation with me. And I said, hey, When I talk, mute him. And when he talks, mute me. And let's see what we could do here. So that's the thing with him.
TODDIE1SKIP, you have nothing to say to me. You don't know me at all. None whatsoever. You sound stupid. You sound ignorant as
Back
fuck.
to Becca Scoops. So Becca Scoops comes out.
Listen to this shit. Did y'all hear that shit? Toddy, fuck you. And fuck your little... I told you could come over this channel. I would respect you. I'd respect you like a normal human being. But you're going to have to give me yes and no answers. You're not going to do like you did on Ghost Platform. Oh, well, this and this. This and this. I'm not with all that. Let's go be friends with this person. Let's go be friends with that person. Now we'll be friends with this person because that person over there is not friends with this person. And that person's over there is not friends with that person. I learned a long time ago. You don't do it like that. You don't do it like that. And guess what? People are going to hate who they hate. They're going to like who they like. The internet's a funny place, bro. It really, really is. It's full of nothing but dishonest fucking people. They'll take one fact about something and they'll run it to like in the ground, bro, until like there's 30 million different things about it. People make up all kinds of fucking narratives. It's hilarious to watch this shit fucking happen. And sadly enough, y'all, they doing it to Gypsy Rose too. Not all of them. Not all of them are. Not all of them are doing it. But boy, I see it every day. Every day, some new thing made up about Gypsy just to have something to talk about on the internet.
As this cat now. Now she takes on this persona of this Annie. And she takes on this persona as a sugar woo. And she's trying to get this F-free I. I can't make this shit up.
Is it a W-U or W-O-O on the sugar woo? And is it S-U-G-A or S-U-G-A-R?
Yes.
This dude straight up fucking like lefty, bigger than shit. You can see he is a liberal to the bone. It oozes from him. It oozes from him, chat. It oozes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but bro.
S-U-G-A.
S-U-G-A-W-O-O-O, something like that.
She went with the W-O-O, okay.
Keekins is the cat is right in is the a black and
right,
white.
and there was a movie way back in the day with Jada Pinkett, Woo. That was titled Woo with that.
Like all the movie references and shit. This dude's a fucking nerd, bro. Having more than one email isn't taking on another persona. Wait a minute. Didn't she take on another persona and jumped in Lady K's chat to try to act like she was somebody boarding a plane? Just for fun, though, right? Hi, China. Is this about over? Is she done?
Made me think of that. It'd give you a P.O. Box address to someplace, something nutsy, and you would have some issues.
No, it could have been me. It could have been anybody. It could have been.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna leave. Like she wants to have this little debate or whatever. She can come to my channel, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't playing her game. I don't play these games. Come to this channel if you want to talk to this creator. Don't go to some other creator and then say, well, look, he's not able to even be talked to because Ghost is his friend and they won't even go to Ghost. No, I don't need a mediator. I don't need a mediator. Why would I have you come over here to talk over you and give my chat a bad experience? I want everything to be heard. I want everybody to be heard.
It could have been Fancy. It could have been, and I'm not crazy about Fancy at all, but nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to take the heat that somebody else puts on them because they're working behind the scenes being dirty. So Into the Weeds podcast got it's a daughter and a mother and daughter, and they got the FOIAs. Now I disagree with the way that they handled the FOIAs. I said that online and I was done with it. Okay. And a couple weeks later, maybe 3 weeks later, I reached out to them and I privately a text message and they sent me the money back. I know people are going to see this and I just want them to know they sent me my donation back, which I never asked for, but they sent it back. And no hard words, nothing. They didn't say anything to me. Not fuck you, Toddy, nothing. They just
ain't that a clear statement? Refund? We don't want to deal with you.
Sent me the money back, and that was that. And then I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even a month later. I don't think it was that long ago after that. I reached out to them privately and I said, I meant what I said about the FOIAs, but I should have come to you privately, and for that, I apologize. That was it. Never talked about it again or anything. Now, it is fair to say that Becca and I did talk about those FOIAs, and maybe she thought, oh, well, Toddie, you know, she's got that trigger for injustice, and she'll make a video about it. And I did. She never asked me to. She never, in my opinion, never, you know, maybe I was played, but listen, I'm a grown woman. I made the video. I'm not blaming that on Becca Scoops. I made the video. The point in this is that I said what I said. It was over with, done. Becca Scoops goes behind the scenes to the opposition, the other side, and says to them, hey.
Why is there another side? You said it was done and over with. Why is there another side? She's filthy, dude. She is filthy. This is a YouTube straight up Karen, bro. Anybody could have made that account, Brandy. Anybody. That's the whole point. Toddie likes to insert her problems into something else. Toddie's got a parasocial problem. She does. She's got a big parasocial problem. And it's weird because usually it's from people in the audience most of the time, but it's her contacting all these different creators and shit. Hell to the no. If a creator wants to talk to me, we could talk. But like, y'all, we ain't gonna never be like buddy, where you're my fucking elbow buddy, where we're dapping it up because you don't live in my state. We'll never see each other. We're not gonna be homeboys. I'm probably gonna get to never know who you are really. Like, for real. I don't know why everybody acts like they know everyone and everybody's A-okay. It's so hilarious. It's fucking weird. Snap out of it, man. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Here's the reason. I'll tell everybody what me and Toddie are into it about. Me and Toddie are into it because her and Lady K did a video with Patrick, right? And it was cool. It was an interview. So I think that's what led to her little evil hate for me. I'd do a video with Patrick, and this Justin dude comes in and yelling and screaming and shit. And I asked Justin a few questions. If you're going to come on my podcast, I'm going to ask you a few questions. He can't answer them, so I kick him off. Go back to the interview with Patrick. Toddie and this woman starts coming at me saying I didn't handle Patrick good enough. I wasn't hard enough on him, blah, 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 blah. And the way I treated Justin was so horrible. All along, the Justin dude's lying to everybody about everything. So me and this woman's going back and forth. I look over in this woman's chat in her comment section, and Toddie's in there saying, don't worry about it. We can get his ass. I got an attorney. We can sue him. Don't we? He's a bully. Out of nowhere. Like, just out of nowhere. Just jumped in the middle of it. And this woman ain't even defending her now. Like, it's ignorant. It's so fucking stupid. She had no business coming at me like she did. And then she made videos trying to discredit me and shit. Fuck this tramp. She don't know me. And I don't give a fuck what she or anyone else puts on the internet about AD. I'll just debunk it. It's simple as that. I'll just debunk it. Like, come on. You got snitch paperwork on me, but now the record's sealed? Well, then show us the record that you said exists. That gave you the reason to come up here. Because, see, I wouldn't have come up here unless I at least seen the record. Like, you just come up here because somebody in your fucking comment in your email said, AD's a snitch. This is, like I said, I told y'all this. It's the same goddamn troll, bro. He's a little fucking kid. He's a little fucking kid that is latched on like a little fucking bitch boy. If I show up at his house, he'll fucking call the police on me. One day I'll just show up and wait for him to leave his house and I'll beat the hell out of him. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's stupid. It's ignorant as fuck. She just listens. Hey, man. Hey, this guy emailed me and said AD was in a prison gang. Yeah. Then he snitched on one of them. Yep. But the paperwork is sealed. No, it's not. Nothing in the Department of Correction is sealed. Nothing. That means there's going to have to be an action report. There's going to have to be something where there was a fuss, a fight, or something, right? There's going to be record of that. Go get it. Go and get it. Do the little bit of research that it would take to go get it. Please do. You know you can call Indiana Department of Corrections and say, I want all the write-ups. Yeah, from this guy that was in prison. You can look up every penitentiary I was in, all of them. Do it. Do it. I sound fucking dumb, man. You don't do any research. And this is why you have dumb videos like, yep, they got Eric Carroll. They popped Eric. They popped Eric. Yep, Eric's arrested. They got Eric too. You would have to be 129 years old to have done everyone says you did. So much description and deception and jealousy. Facts. It is. The facts of it is they you know what it is? I think they just look and they make up this big fucking like thing about me or something. I don't know. I'm a normal dude, bro. Go to work every day, come home, clean my house, fucking I'm a normal guy, bro. Like nothing special about AD, I promise y'all. Nothing. You don't see me running around vlogging shit like I'm living this weird, crazy life. Y'all don't see none of that shit. I don't show y'all nothing about my life because y'all are fucking weird. Y'all are. Y'all are fucking weird. Not y'all. Not you. But they know who.
Talks about all these FOIAs and
these are the types of people that if you go in, you'd make a video of your life, you know what I mean? They find one thing in it and go, he does this. Yep, he does it. And then next thing you know, you got 1,000 people going, yep, he does it. Because y'all be ignorant. Stop it. At least come in this chat with some goddamn knowledge about something. Please. Accountability is everything to me. And when she wouldn't take accountability for losing her job, that's when I lost all respect for and decided she was a freaking moron. Well, she had 3 different reasons that her job was gone. Which you wouldn't even have never heard that from me. Like losing your job, like that's pretty like straight up. Like for real. That's serious shit. But you wanted help. I understand. You wanted the internet to help you in ways that you didn't have it. And I'm not even ragging on her about that. Have you all heard me say one thing about how she grifted 3 different reasons on why she was fired? She grifted them. I didn't say anything. And I don't plan on it. I don't care. I could give a fuck less, man. I follow internet drama. Whether it's Gypsy Rose, Shani and Rev, fucking another person's life, this person, that person. If they're putting it on the internet, I have every right to follow it and then report on it. I have every right in that. It's the sad dickheads that can't take it when it's about them that I'm reporting on. That's when they get all butthurt. Go, oh, you're a snitch. You're a pedophile. You're this. You're that. And then everybody goes, well, no, he ain't. You can't prove it, Toddy? No. Oh, so you don't come to the internet lying about people.
How they're gatekeeping the FOIAs and how it's not fair because that's why they're getting all of this attention and all this shit as Sugar Woo, the cat, and says, take them out to a group called the FBI. Can you make this shit up? I mean, you can't make it. I couldn't write this. And the FBI is Sheena.
What are you talking about? You were smack dead in the middle of it. You were smack dead in the middle of it, putting out all the content about it and all that shit. She said, can you believe this? Yeah, you were dead in the middle of it all. Fuck you talking about? What's up on the road? Salute to you, mama and papa. Woo! We having fun over here. I don't know what's...
Right now, 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 right now.
That's all she did.
Bree, and they're friends of Gypsies. I mean, like, they know her personally. I don't care for them.
See how weird it is?
Like, that's not fair. They're still people. People, you don't play that way. We're grown-ass.
That's where Gypsy fucked up at. I'll tell you the truth. She fucked up by coming down here and giving y'all a piece of her. That's where she fucked up at, because then people actually thought that they were a part of Gypsy's fucking life and shit. It's so strange, man. It's so fucking strange. Like, get a load. There's things called mirrors. You watch some of y'all's content back. I watch it.
Adults, you
And
just
think
don't
to yourself, would you ever act like this in real life? No, you wouldn't, because people would think you're fucking crazy.
play that way. I've had problems with Bree. I've had problems with Sheena. I haven't done anything behind the
Hear
fucking
this?
scenes for them.
You hear this? I've had problems with this person. I've had problems with that person. You've had problems with everybody, Toddy. Everybody. Everybody.
Everything I said I do, I told them. I told them. And trust me, everything they said that they
I
said,
don't like
they
you, and I don't
they've
have
done.
to like
They told
you.
me. You know,
The F Bree I sounds like something you'd find like in a Tina Fey movie. That would be awesome.
Here we go.
FBI, obviously. It's a
Yeah,
play on
that's,
the
well, that's what I meant.
Another fucking movie subject. What's wrong with this dude, man?
Or like she'd be a character, and or maybe that's where they would get issues resolved or explored in Mean Girls, or perhaps that's where what's her name works.
Listen, I'm not trying to bash them. I'm not.
No, I think it's funny. It's funny.
I'm telling you the names and
It's catchy.
what's going
Why'd
on.
you have
then
him
it gets
on?
better.
Why'd you have him
Okay.
on?
So there was a woman that Becca really ignored and played, and I really don't
Why
want
did
to
you
talk
have him
about
on?
her. But she reached out to me and said, "Hey, I know how you feel, and this is what Becca did to me." So I shared her story. So that also showed horrible character, because Becca kind of left her hanging and gave
No,
the
it
impression
didn't.
that she just
No,
didn't
it
fight for
didn't.
this woman who had this horrible surgery, was in the
If I'm gonna be honest, it made you guys look even more weird. That Diane story did. Excuse me. Damn. I'm just gonna be honest. It made y'all look even more weird. You guys are just proving my points over and over. That Diane shit made y'all seem parasocial. It looked weird. Even the people thought it. Even the people thought that was weird. Like, the people are saying we were good to Diane. We were nice to Diane. She just flipped for no reason. And that's what people do. It's like it's like they're bipolar. There's a lot of fucking undiagnosed mental health from these creators, yo.
coma, and actually gave her email out, which was not
A
her
lot
place
of
to do that at all.
undiagnosed.
Fucking just not her place. And she started getting hate mail because of things that Becca said by accident. I'm going to say by the benefit of the doubt, where she said that she was on her bike again. It's not a bike. It's a fucking motorized wheelchair. The woman can't walk. And the motorized wheelchair, this thing attaches to her wheelchair and makes it motorized. Like, she's got to roll up on this thing and have it attached. But Becca tells her
that's kind of neat, though.
You think
very
that
neat, but
Diane is the only person in the world that that's happened to? Now watch. She's now going to use Diane's story. Watch. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You guys done with this Toddy shit? Because she's done talking about me. I'm going to go see what Eric's talking about. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Eric Carroll. He's live right now. You guys ready? Shout out to Brooks and Gardens. Salute to Brooks. I'm still giving Eric Carroll the benefit of the doubt. I still am, but then people want to think that I've got minions going over there because people have a feeling of the way they feel. Like, I can't tell Leesky how to feel about the Whittaker situation. I can't tell fucking Morty or Brandy how to feel about the situation. Or Pink Chihuahua or Cutting Board or Evil Ghost. I can't tell anybody else how to feel about it. I can't. So what the fuck? I didn't send nobody over there to Eric's chat, and they're all like, "Oh, AD's minions. AD's minions are here," because these people are pussy. They don't stand on their own, so they think I have to form a group to attack Eric Carroll. Nah. But now we're gonna see Eric Carroll grift off the Whittakers and talk about it.
If they would have needed my help, like getting doctor's visits, making sure their care was taken care of, or what have you, I would have been more than willing to do that. And I think I even said something. I think there were several different options. Like, there is guardianship when it comes over medical matters, and there's guardianship over other things. But one of the first things I said is like, look, thank you, for telling me all this. But one, I got a wife at home. I I got to talk to her.
Thank you.
I was like,
Man,
I'm led by my emotions. I want to help. And sometimes I don't think these things through. She's my better half. Let me talk to her. Let her know what you're presenting me. I wasn't really prepared to hear something like this, but I was like, also,
you are so
Betty needs to be here. Like, I felt very uncomfortable even having this conversation without Betty there. There was no reason to not have it with Betty. And had I known, Betty probably could have came with me that day. Someone else came with me. She probably could have came with me that day because I told her what was going on. And so after this gets done, I go back and I tell her about it. I was like, hey, I met with them and they seem really nice. They seem like they're wanting to help. They said they got these social things where they will come and pick you up and take you out and buy you clothes and you won't have to pay for a thing, you know, and they will bring you back. They said there's somebody that would come in, you know, several times a week, help take care of the family, help you clean up and get you some of that help you've been wanting, Betty. And she sounded very excited about it, you know?
And you said all
and I told her, I said,
bro.
I told them I didn't want to talk about it anymore without you. I said, they said we can meet at the same place a week from now. You want to go? And she said she was all down for it. Well, I'm not even supposed to be up there right then, guys. So I'm going to try to make the most of my time while I'm there because I have a lot of fires to put out and more safeguards to put in place. That's kind of hard when you're in Georgia. Number one is making sure their account was set up so that they could get their money and that it wasn't going in anyone's possession. It goes straight there and, you know, they're taken care of and they have someone over it. Before I think the contract was even signed, I talked to, and I can look it up. I can give it to you guys later. And I promise, please remind me. There was a company there in Beckley. I went to an accountant. And one thing about Jeff Morgan, somebody had made me aware that he had made a video when this all first started and I wasn't able to talk.
China. It's done.
I wasn't looking at anything.
It's done.
A few people's like, it's just you really internet. Need to look at that.
It's just these people act this way on the internet because they really wouldn't act this way in real life. Because why do you think so many people try to hide who they are day to day? Try to hide who they are. Hide. Because they really don't act this way in real life because it's odd. It's strange. It's very, very strange. So I'm here to call the internet out for being internet. And I know it'll never change. It's only going to get worse.
That's the way a friend takes up for a friend.
Everything on the internet.
He also knows me very well. When it comes to accounting and stuff like that, I'm good and I'm honest, but it's kind of my
what's up, Zelda?
Achilles heel, maybe a little bit of ADHD or something in there. I'm not organized. And so I have someone that does that for me. And then
what's up,
which
Indian?
Is perfectly fine with me. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I knew going into this, you got several different parties, and then this where it really needs to be watched to make sure everything's done right because they get government benefits. So I wasn't exactly sure how to structure it. I reached out to this company in Beckley, and I had an interview similar to what we're doing right now, but it was on Zoom. The guy was super nice. And I told him about the government benefits and what I was wanting. Hey, I want this to be where nobody involved has their hands on like money, so where anything like that could happen. I want total degrees of separation. If someone does need to get paid or something like that, they could get a check. You'd be the accountant. You would send a check, everything. So it's, you know, gone through with a fine pick comb. And, then I also said that.
Speaking of hiding your fucking shit from people, do me a favor. I've got a brand link for you guys. And guess what it is? It's incognito. Help keep all your information off the internet, chat. Matter of fact, since we're on that subject, here is the link, chat. Sign up for incognito today. I'll show you exactly how it works. All these dumb, stupid websites like People Search, Background Check, all the websites that store all your information, it gets taken out of. They do the work for you. In real time, things that they have blocked for me. Hold on. Let me reset. Let me reload. Wait, my read. In real time, May, it's completed 752 takedowns of my personal information. It's in progress of creating 87 more takedowns. It's completed 752. All this internet people just searching you and all this shit. Take that shit down, man. All these sites to store all your personal information. Get it. Get it today. Incognito. The link is in the chat, baby. It works. It works. Because guess what? Not everybody should have your fucking information. I know that, like the white pages and shit. There's a link one more time for you guys. Let me pin that bitch for you. Pin message. That's a promo link as well. So you save some money. People are stupid. Yeah, it's affordable. Does all the work for you. All you got to do is put in pertinent information. It finds you. You let it know that that's the one that is you. Gone. Shit be gone. Gandhi.
Him, I know, and you do that to make sure they don't lose their benefits. And he said, you need a trust. But not only that, I don't think so with Betty and Larry. I think they are way, way smarter than people give them credit. Way smarter. And they know more than people think they know. You can believe me on that or not. I'm just telling you. That's a fact.
Good point,
Nana. When it came to the others, I don't even want to give a number. The others, you know, I just considered or like thought to myself it would be special needs because it was a special type of case. And so when I did that, I was like, it's also involving, you know, adults that, you know, they need someone to watch this for them. So it was going to be a special needs trust. And I was told, you need to get an attorney. You're in town. Probably won't be much, but the attorney will be the one that will make that account. And after that, you can open up an account here in town. My idea wasn't as, you know, which.
No, this is the guy that escaped going to jail over the Whittaker family. So that's what led me to believe that Patrick, whatever they got Patrick for, it was something that was happened before Eric. Because it's kind of said that Eric took over once he got there.
I have no reason to go there anyway. I'm from Georgia. I was setting that up there in Beckley for them in case the way that would work. You guys remember at one point in time, I was made aware of a $670 water bill. How many of you have ever had a water bill that high? How many of you have had one over $100? I mean, that's probably especially
all of this,
different
Eric.
Expenses. I'm coming from Georgia and this and that. I just,
what's
I
up,
was at the
AC?
point, I'm not.
Every bit of this is not new.
You know, originally that was the deal, but it changed very quickly. But he told me once I got that set up, come to him, and then he was going to take care of it. And plus quarterly taxes and all that. Knowing that that part of it was taken care of was huge for me because I suck at that. And Morgan talked about that in his video. So it's very true. Let me mention this, though, guys. This is something that really makes it interesting.
My water bill is with my trash bill So I think I pay like $50 a month. I think it comes out automatically. I think it's like 50, $56. It fluctuates on how much I shower, you know what I mean? I don't even pay attention to the water bill. I don't even pay attention to that shit.
They were getting government benefits back when the GoFundMe scandal happened. We're talking about 6 figures that went missing. I truly believe there's some things that I don't know, but from what I know, I don't think
that's why I also said that whoever was about all that should have went to jail kind of too. Whether that's Betty or Larry or fucking BJ, I don't know. Do I think Betty should have went to jail? No, but I think BJ and Larry should have because they swindled all that money. They did. And they kind of swindled it from Betty too. I heard it call fucking what's his name? Mark. You know? Got her to call Mark 1,000 times to get money from him. That's Larry and BJ. So they should have went fucking to jail too. Because they got off with all kinds of money in the first one.
We're talking about the kind of money that happened then with this case. Okay. And that money goes missing over 6 figures. And Mark shows the statements online.
Always in the drama.
That would be a pretty big issue then.
Yeah, the Whittakers are the
Did
inbred.
anybody go in?
The Whittakers, the famous inbred family from West Virginia. He was one side of the things that were going on in the last fucking scandal. We can all admit that the Whittakers aren't perfect people. But if we are going to sit up here and say that, we got to admit that no one's perfect. Not one of us. Not one thing.
Investigate. Was there any court cases? Not that I know of.
And I'm going to say this publicly, Toddy. You have made some very big accusations about me. So I insist that you bring that troll up on the motherfucking platform, have him on camera, tell him all about AD and his sealed record. Yeah, I need you to do that. Because you need to prove some of these things. Because it sounds like you just listen to anybody that emails you. And then you come to the internet like it's all real. And you make yourself look bad. You do. That's why I have beef with you. Because I've never once come on here and just outright told a lie on you. I said, I don't believe you were in witness protection. Because you haven't proved it. You haven't shown us 1 ounce of anything. I can't find a record on your pops nowhere. Nowhere. Like there would be a record. Period. Yeah, I pay about 50, 56, something like that. Never over 60.
Feels like some selective discrimination going on. If you ask
You're
me.
going to have to do that, Toddy. Or I'm just going to keep calling you a liar.
Anyway.
Whew. And that's easy for me to say because I know none of this exists. They're just listen to anything made up. Go for it. I don't care. You make yourself look bad.
Trying to think, after that happened, it was pretty much just going up there. And while I was in town, I reached out to that attorney. I had the meeting with the accountant that gave me the list of things that needed to be done.
Is it cold there, Eric? Facts, Lee. None of us are
that
perfect.
Had been done, I think, like a couple months prior.
You got bad behavior.
It wasn't like
your
my list of things to do.
We'll go tell that to my mommy, Toddy.
Reason to,
Is he going to say anything of value
or not? Patrick told me he wasn't what he had been made out to be. Details for what's coming up. But I want to say
for what's coming up.
That might have happened twice. But Larry had done that. They're saying you're doing that on the Facebook. I was just like, dude, that is so much. You know what? Anyway, next Monday rolls around. It's time to go to that meeting. Now,
Oh,
every day.
fuck.
I'm there several times a day because most of what I was doing was, hey, can you go get me some sodas? Hey, can you go get me some snuff? Hey, can you go get their medicines? Hey, can you do this? Fine, I'm here. I might as well be doing something. I don't want to be sitting at the room. And I did everything they asked, you know, whatever you need. And during that week, every day, I'm like, Betty, we got that meeting coming up. We got to, that's very important. Adult protection services first. And then afterwards, we got to go talk to the attorney to get your account set up. And so you can get your banking account set up and you guys.
I don't know. Toddie likes to lie, man. I don't know. I'm not saying Eric's a liar or anything, but like he sure knows how to tell a fucking story, don't he? Jesus Christ, man. He's doing another video tonight. He said on Facebook. Oh my Lord.
You know, if you need access to your money, it's going to be there. And I had told him numerous times. She said, okay. And she seemed very excited about it. Well, that day comes around. And that's where this thing started going to hell in a handbasket.
True, Brandy.
I show up because the meeting was supposed to be early. And we still got a decent ride to Beckley. She's not there.
Oh, the pin link is for anybody who wants to get their information offline. Sign up with Incogni. It's a that's my promo link. It's a great company, bro. Great company.
And Larry comes walking out. And I said, hey, Larry. And so I was like, me and Betty got to go do that meeting. I was like, where is she? And he's like, she went to town to get some dog food. I was like, are you kidding me? Because I'm usually the guy that's like right on time. Sometimes if you're lucky, maybe 5 minutes early. So we didn't have much time to spare. And I was like, man, dude, she knew.
Dude, I was looking at something last night too. I got off here and I was looking at something afterwards. Now I want you guys to know, I want you guys to see something. Look at the view count on his videos. Look at the view count. 87, 108, 110, 342, 306, 300. His latest video has done 300 views. And then when you go down here, it gets even worse down here. 70, 84, 94, 70. People, him saying Merry Christmas to everyone. 267. But when you get to this little documentary he's made, 607,000 views. And it's not even sitting around a video that has, even his Charlie Kirk only got 3.5. But this got 607,000. That's very indicative of buying views, bro. Very indicative of it. And it's that video right here. It's called Lost Innocence, the story of Sophia Larson. Official documentary. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That's indicative as fuck of buying views.
Noticed on a few occasions there at the end, boxes that had been sent there, they had been opened, gone through, and stuff like that. It's just a bad feeling, guys. Bad.
Oh,
feeling.
wow. He said he got bad, Patrick.
And
boxes.
With it being odd, West Virginia, it's not a bad place. Don't get the wrong impression, but there it fits because I had never seen a post office like this. The post office is actually someone's house. The front half is the post office. The back half was their house. And so I pulled up. I noticed the inside was closed, but
well, maybe he thought he was going to come back and stir it up even more, and that's good. Stir it up, but there's nothing to talk about. And I don't really care to go at it with all these creators over Whittaker content. It's dumb. It's stupid. Y'all can't do nothing but say stupid lies about people. That's everywhere it goes when you try to get into it with when two creators get into each other. One's telling the truth, one of them's fucking lying. One of them got to lie about everything because you done put their fucking backs against the wall.
When I pulled up, I could see there was
That's
somebody
true.
sitting on the back porch.
Toddie ain't
So I
done
was going
said
to go
one
around
truthful thing about me.
to talk
Not
to him
one.
to find out, you know, when the post office was going to open back up. And I remember it specifically. They had some ankle biter dogs that was going to tear me up. And the two guys come around the corner. They're like, "Oh, hey, Eric, come on back here." They're like, come here, dog. You know, I already knew my name. They had been watching everything and keeping up with it. I told them I was like, I was coming to the post office and wanted to see about opening up a post office box for the Whittakers. And they was like, "Oh, okay." And they was like, nobody in there. And it was during business hours and nobody was there at that time. And so I'm sitting there watching, like if she's going to come back, I would have, you know, not to get too much into the layout, but I would have been able to know. And I sit there and talk to those guys for a bit. Super nice people, man. You know, one of the things that sucks the most about this case is just how many loving, caring, amazing people that are there, and their home gets negative attention from people all the time, and for the wrong reasons. And not just this, guys. West Virginia has been one of those that gets that bad rap. It wasn't not long ago. I watched was it the Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
I dig West Virginia, bro. I do. I think it's a beautiful part of the country. Appalachian Mountains are badass. And the people that live in Appalachia, bro, much respect, man. People. I think where people disconnect. When did we hear Betty moved? This is bullshit. Where do we hear that Betty moved? I don't know about that, Angela. Point me in that direction. I sent you your email back too for the Discord link. I think that's you. What's up, Brownie? What's up, Jack? He's not telling us nothing. I wish he would, but I don't think he has anything to tell us, honestly, right? Do you think that Eric would have said it if he did? It's starting to seem like he don't have much.
And I hate that, because there are some amazing people out there, and these definitely were some of them. But after talking to them for a while, I was like, all right. I was like, thank you. Please, you know, let them know I'm coming by here and I'm wanting to open this up while I'm here. It's like, it's a little hard because where I live. And they was like, we understand. They was like, try to come back by. Maybe it'll be open. Well, while I'm there too, because at the Whittakers, no cell phone signal. I call APS.
I heard that too, but I haven't.
They're waiting on me.
I haven't been able to get that. I haven't been able to get that confirmed. The only person I heard it from is Toddie. So,
place I showed you.
If that tells you anything.
And I said, I am so sorry. I was like, I promise you, we're coming. We're coming. It's like, but when I showed up today, Betty wasn't there. And I was like, that's unusual. That had never happened before. Anytime we had said, you know, I'm coming to get you.
I think Betty's still there.
She was ready. She had her stuff and she was ready. And I didn't remind her on those trips nowhere near as much as I reminded her on this. I was like constantly, hey, we got those 2 meetings on this day.
Oh, it was terrible.
Anyway, I get back down there. She's still not there. Guys, it's been over an hour at least at this point in time. And I'm like, Larry, oh my God. I was like, I talked to the ladies. I told them we're running behind. I was like, this is embarrassing, man. They're really wanting to help. And I was like, you can't get in touch with her. He was like, no. He was like, yeah, she should have been back by now if she was just getting dog food. I mean, he just played this on me for several hours, right? Well, I don't know what made him change his mind. But as we're sitting there, he's sitting there on the couch and he's like, well, I know, you know, I think there were some people, they was going to take her to show, you know, you're telling people on the internet you want, you know, people to take the family away.
That's what happened.
Man, dude, when I heard that, I was so mad I could chew nails. I knew the fix was in at that point. And he'd been lying to me all morning. And I'm sitting here waiting, they're waiting. And I said, what did you say? He said, you know, they were going to take her to go show her, you know, they said you're online saying you want the family taken away. I'm not trying. I'm reliving it as I'm saying it, guys. My accent isn't that great.
Oh, the whole trauma of Eric.
It was not funny at the time.
I was laughing at the fact how much he was trying to act like he was so traumatized by this. And then he kept calling it a project. And that's just very telling words to me of someone that just didn't care as much as he acts like he cared. See, these projects aren't projects when you care.
It's still not funny. And I said, are you kidding me? I said, Larry, you caused this. This is the first time I'd ever had any type of attitude or pushback on him or any type of negativity. I said, you caused this. You're mad that I took Betty and she was able to get the protective order that she wanted because your daughter was abusing people who cannot talk. And you were supposed to be protecting them. And instead of doing that, you protected her and you allowed her to do it. And you're mad and you're causing this. I said, who is it that told you that?
Weird.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I can't remember her name. And oh man, dude, it's just one of those, you know. And I'm just sitting there fuming. I was like, I will be back. Because I sincerely just wanted to chew him out for everything he was worth. But I took off. Got to where I could get a cell phone signal. I called APS. I said, okay. I said, here's what's going on. We might not be able to make that meeting today. Betty's not here. Larry finally spoke up and let me know that she's been taken somewhere by someone to show her that I'm on the internet saying I want the family taken away. And they were like, are you kidding me? They was like, you've never
called Adult Protective Services for that. For that. See, this is why I have odds with Eric, man. That's not a good reason to call fucking and get them involved when you're the one doing the thing with them. That makes it so odd to APS that you are the person helping them, but then you're calling APS. I just can't get behind it, chat. I can't. Nothing about this I cannot get behind you calling APS for that reason.
Said that. I was like, I know. And it was obvious what was going on here, guys.
What's up, Ghost?
And they was like, do you want us to come there? And I was like, you know what? Yes. I said, because I don't know. I've told them. I've even showed them the Facebook. I said, you show me anywhere where this is. I was like, and it won't happen. You're not going to find it. It's not happening. And I was like, but, you know, I don't know what she's being told when I'm not there.
Yeah, but I think you should handle that inner. Am I wrong? Like, this is something that you can handle inside of things. Right? You didn't have to call like fucking APS to like say, can you tell them that I'm not calling APS on them? Like, don't you think that people were calling APS? People had APS involved. Why would you want to get like that bullshit? Why would you, as you being the person that's trying to help them and be on the internet as you are, don't you think you should have left APS out of it the most? A little bit of an ego thing, isn't it?
Every time it was there and I addressed it.
Shout out to Ghost, man. I heard Toddy wanted to okay, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up when I get off here.
And I showed everything was good, but obviously when I'm not there, you know, they said we're going to be on our way because they seemed at the time, and I wanted to believe, very upset for me. I mean, at this time, guys, I think what, about 2 weeks, maybe, that I've been gone away from
The viewers
home,
were, yeah.
and I'm up here doing this for them. And this
For
is
sure.
what I'm going through. They both told me they wanted that order. And I know for a fact Larry was iffy. And when he got there, I kind of, you know, picked up on what was going on. Betty wanted that order. Betty wanted.
Yeah, Toddie's a fucking puss. I don't know what she thinks Evil Ghost's gonna do for her, but like mediate. I don't need a mediator, Toddie. I don't. You're just gonna have to take a dive and hit the link. That's all I can tell you. Seriously.
Her out of there, guys. I'm telling you, when I was there, the story
shout out
was
to
so
Ghost, man. No
much
love lost for
different,
Ghost.
and she would get it out. But they drove all the way down there. But before they got there, I went back. I think I mouthed off at Larry several times. I was having a hard time, you know, biting my lip. When I saw him, all I could see was a snake. You know, people had told me, watch out, he's a snake. And I had defended him.
She said she wanted Ghost to mediate. I was like, okay, yo. Like, I don't think you understand that Ghost can't whip my hand to tell me to shut up, Toddie. Like, even through a screen, that's impossible. I don't get your angle here. The whole angle is like, no, I'm gonna holler at you, Ghost. I'll holler at you for sure, though. What's up, Rebecca? She's run twice. I know that's odd that she contacted Ghost to do it. Like she took off from Ghost platform, and then she hits him to mediate. Like what? That's just fucking odd to me, dude. Like I'm a good person to my guests, bro. I give them the much respect. Is like I'm just gonna whether Ghost is mediating. If it makes you feel any better, sure, whatever. But like. That's just because I fuck with Ghost, if anything. It definitely wouldn't be on the strength of you, Toddie. That's for fucking sure. It is kind of weird, man. Shoot, Rebecca. I think I'm gonna take this down. He's not saying nothing. I'm gonna chat with the audience for a little while. No, I like Evil Ghost. I respect the dude, man. We're good people. He's got my personal number and shit, so I know if it was this big of a deal, he would have just hit me up. It's still not to her advantage anyway. I never started anything with this woman. I never said a bad word about this woman until she started it on me. And then it went right to knowing who I am, telling everybody how she would put my fucking record out there like that was going to scare me. Then it went to she knows I'm a snitch. Then it went to like gang violence in prison, and it's all sealed now. Like it's like, is it unusual for subscribers to subscribe to more than one YouTube channel? Absolutely not. No, you're allowed to watch whatever the fuck you want to watch. Absolutely not. You are allowed to watch whoever you want to in your free time. It's your YouTube. When she went after your medical situation, that was really her last straw. Yeah, she went and told everybody I was lying and I was fucking frauding and all kinds of shit, bro. She's fucking just a piece of shit in my book. And there's nothing she can say. I mean, I get wanting to her come to you. I did the same thing, so I get it. I mean, I get like you're like, it wasn't no big deal. Like I'm like, it's no big deal to me, Ghost. You know that, bro. This is all internet shit to me. But like, she could have did the same thing she did with me. She can hit my link at any time, bro. If she ever popped up in this channel and said, drop the link, AD, I'd drop that motherfucker in a heartbeat. She's saying, oh, you'll just talk over me and kick me off. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. But you're just going to have to be a little bit, like, a little more straight than you were on Ghost Panel. You weren't straight. Like, you didn't really say anything. I don't know how Ghost put up with your ass. You was looping big time. Well, he didn't put up with you really because he got a little heated because you wouldn't answer shit. I had an issue with someone who watched my Monday morning with Toddie. She claimed she supported my channel and wasn't taking sides, but today she came into my chat and started a bunch of shit. You'll get that, Rebecca. You honestly will. And if that's the case, then you know that she didn't follow you. She followed Toddie. And that's the truth. And I think most people that follow Toddie are going to feel stupid for it in the end. I really do. Yeah, she told everybody in her last video that she had some person emailing her that knew I was in a gang or snitched on some gang shit in prison. And the record is sealed though. You can't get it. Shut up. Like, I'm gonna make sure you go and make sure you know you can get records like that in jail. You can. Call the Indiana Department of Correctional Live. Shut her down, tell her to go back to Toddie. I sub for different types of content. Absolutely. Yep. I sub to the people that sub to me openly, that have channels that are putting out content. And I also sub to my own personals, but my algorithm really only shows me what I watch the most. So like I have to go and find some channels that I'm sub to. YouTube's practically all I watch, but I just don't watch a lot of content that I'm involved in. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't watch a lot of Gypsy content. I don't watch a lot of Whittaker content. I was kind of watching the Whittaker content until I started doing the Whittaker content. I'm more like a Joe Rogan. I try to find something that's educational to me, you know, something I'm gonna get from, like some type of get back from watching, you know what I mean? And I follow a lot of drama too. I follow a lot of locale shit. Like I follow the whole locale network. I'm in their Discord and shit. It's funny shit to watch. But I watch a lot of different shit, and I'm gonna be pretty mad if somebody tells me, "Oh, you can't watch that because you watch me." That's the moment I'm out. I'm out after that. Okay, well, that's weird. It's just when it comes to Toddie, the fact is that every piece of content that she's ever done, she's got real involved with the creators around it, and she started snaking those creators around it, causing problems with those creators around it. This is just facts. Scientology, she did the same thing. Gypsy Rose did the same thing. Whittaker content did the same thing. It's like you're the common denominator, Toddie. You can't make it up. Shout out to Jupiter. The psychotic, miserable toad can leap on this pad if she wants to play her bullshit. Facts. Facts. Thank you, Jupiter.
Right now, 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 right now.
Nah, don't apologize, Rebecca. You good. It's like weird. Toddie's just upset that people were upset with her around the same time, and I so happened to learn who Evil Ghost was. I so happened to learn who Case Study was. And the problem is, I don't have anything against these people, but people like that I don't know want me to hate them. Is that not weird as fuck to you? Somebody that you don't know who they are, people coming at you to say, hate those people. I don't go along with the group thing. I don't. I got my own world. I got my own, like, aura. I don't see much further than that. I'm gonna be honest, man. I got my own brand. Like we all do. And I think all of us should focus on our own brands, honestly. Like mixing and mingling with a bunch of different creators never works out for the person that's the problem starter. They always get exposed. Toxic Toddy, facts. I was talking about Toddy and Eric Carroll as well. I was really thinking that he was going to spill some hot tea, but he didn't. Mostly true crime for years, Bobby. I don't get into the true crime thing because it just looks like a lot of grifting to me. I'm sorry. It does. It looks like a lot of tragedy pimping and grifting. I'm not talking about any certain creator because there's a boatload of different ones. I kind of liked when Ryan came into that scene, Upchurch, shook it up a little bit. That's when it was a little bit more exciting to me. But I just don't follow it too much anymore. Variety, spices in life, man. I was fooled by Toddy early, but her mask fell off the floor once she got fired. It didn't slip, it just crashed. That's not me telling people to say that, Toddy. Not at all. It's not these minions, the evil ghosts, plural. That's what they are, ghosts. Evil ghostesses. The case studies coming after you, Toddy. People have their own opinions, man. And I think people enjoy coming to a channel that allows them to express those opinions. Like a lot of people have said things about Morbid in my channel. A lot of things have said things about Becca. And I act like I don't see them because it's not who I don't have beef with these people. I don't know these people. I don't know Becca. I don't know Morbid. I don't know any of these people. The only beef I have is with Toddy because she started in on me for no reason, bro. No reason. Hello, Peachy. Yeah, I tend to bring the more, I don't know. I wouldn't even say real side. I'm less internet. I'm just less internet than some people because I know there's a time when you have to go in stream and I don't embellish myself in fucking internet drama offline, if that makes any sense. Like I don't call my girlfriend and go, "Did you see what that person said in the chat? Oh my god." Facts, Ghost. That's me in the nutshell. He said, I agree. I don't have beef until you mention my name in a negative way. Like I don't give a fuck 90% of the time. Facts. I'm about 99. Well, I'd say 95 because I do care about the people that care about me. I do, honestly. Like there are some people in this community that give a fuck about AD, and when we care if something happened to AD, and I try to genuinely care about those same people. But I'm one of the people that give you the same energy. I match your energy. Like if you're good to me, I'm good to you, and that's the right way to be. It's always gonna win. If somebody comes at you in a sideways, go back at them sideways. They don't like it. I promise you they don't. Then you're the big problem, right? That's what Toddy did. I had a subscriber I didn't even know when I first started doing the Whittaker content come at me crazy about my illness when I got sick. So I come back crazy at that person while I was live. Like, I come back crazy on them. And they're like, "Oh, Toddy, can you believe that AD said this to me?" I'm like, you guys are a bunch of fucking pussies. I disliked Toddy before I ever knew AD. Ooh. I can dislike someone on my own. AD just make me laugh over Toddy. That's what I'm here for. Fun, man. I don't want to come to AD don't come to AD to cry. I've had some sadness on my channel. I think my mother passed away. I shared that. I was sick. They told me I could possibly have cancer early on this year. I was like fucking tripping. I found AD when I was looking for a break from the channel I moderate for. You can't eat, sleep, or breathe one topic all the time. It's unhealthy. It is. It is. I was going to say that today. I'm actually getting kind of bored with this. Yeah, I was hating Toddy before it was popular. I seen that, dude. I seen that. I went to your channel and looked at like your oldest videos, and I was shocked to see Toddy was part of those. I was like, damn, he was 2 years ago was on Toddy's head. And that's true. Lore Wolf was on Toddy's head 2 years ago. So good eye, bro. Good fucking eye, man. It has to be entertaining. I agree. There's some nights I get up here and I just don't have it, you know. I'm not entertaining. I try to like, you know, but that's with everybody, guys. The same person who tried to convince me that AD and his chat were talking about me is the one who started shit in my chat today. Imagine that. Imagine that. And when Rebecca come over here and asked us like what the deal was and all that, everything was respectful. Toddy just gears up this whole fucking thought. Hey guys, he's like this, he's like this, he's like this, he's like this. Yeah, I have hyped up content. Yeah, I'm a little like on edge in my content, but that's just an act, guys. It's just the internet, guys. Like you're supposed to make it fun. The people are supposed to come to your channel to have fun. In the end, whether you're talking about drama, whether you're talking about true crime, whether you're talking about a missing person like Nancy Guthrie, I've discussed that and made it fun. You know, there's ways. There's definitely ways of having fun. Everybody enjoy your evening, man. I salute to y'all. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for all y'all do for this channel. Thank you so much. Hit that like button on the way out, smash the subscribe button, and share the live. We passed the 4,000 subs today. This stream, we passed 4,000 subs. We love that you love it here, Rebecca. We love it. Y'all all welcome here. Nobody is banned from this channel unless you get stupid over here. Then my moderators will probably do it before I do. Much love to y'all, man. Y'all have a great evening. I'll see you on the next one.